Hello and welcome to our Storyboard 18 special, Decoding B2B, Marketing That Means Business, a special series in partnership with LinkedIn. I'm Shibani Gharat. In today's conversation, we explore how AI is reshaping the landscape of B2B marketing and driving impactful growth at every scale. Joining us are two leading voices in the field, Sachin Sharma, LinkedIn Marketing Solutions India, and Abhishek GP, Atlan. Welcome to CNBC TV 18.
Thank you, Shibani.
Marketers' role today, as we see, has changed, has evolved, looks much different. What has really changed and what has stayed on?
The modern marketer needs to blend narrative, numbers, and code. I think that's the biggest change for a marketer. And the change gets manifested in different ways depending on context and company size. So for example, at Atlan, we have built an AI engine that not just pulls market insights and account level insights, it also helps crafts personalized ads, content, and gets you campaign results with a simple prompt. And this alone has cut our go-to-market launch time in half. Now, at Freshworks, we had a different problem statement. We were moving up market, which meant we were moving into newer markets and targeting newer personas. In that scenario, the marketer had to be highly experimental in nature. So build hypotheses, test those hypotheses, pick the winners in terms of what worked, what didn't, and then scale those into a narrative or a campaign. Fast feedback loop is truly the proof point for a modern marketer in today's time.
Sachin, your thoughts on this?
I think there's been a massive transformation in a marketer's role, and that is true across SMBs and enterprise. There's an increased focus, obviously, on innovation, scale, resilience, and that means mounting demands on marketers. So to Abhishek's points, yes, there was a point in time when marketers were held accountable for brand, and brand love used to be the true north that they were chasing. And nowadays, it is more about measurable business outcome. The truth of the matter is there has to be a data layer. There has to be AI and new age solutions that help them achieve this. All of this in conjunction is helping them do a better job.
AI is also in a big way changing marketing. So how does it help whether you are targeting those 100 customers, which are like the 100 high value customers, or, reaching out to like a much larger set of consumers?
B2B marketers in India are already saying that they're using generative AI basically to try and achieve three goals. One is to automate their operational workloads, to drive productivity, and to improve cost efficiencies. And everyone's excited because they all believe AI in marketing is going to boost their ROIs. AI by itself, all alone in isolation, is not good enough. So it has to be supported by a layer of creativity, which is where humans come in. And the founding block, the starting block to all of this is a good trusted data layer. I think that's where LinkedIn really shines, is that we have access to first-party data that people have contributed of their own will. And so you start from a very strong point when you're looking at AI solutions.
Yeah, and how do you use, AI at Atlan?
Pre-AI, ABM was favored by organizations with only deep pockets. Now, AI has almost sort of flattened out that
Democratized
divide. Absolutely.
it.
And so that's changed. Now, the winners and losers get separated based on speed of insight and speed of execution. At Atlan, we use AI to scale trust. And our motivation is to ensure that we are relevant to buyers and customers at every single touch point. That's how we are using AI at Atlan, and it's been a game changer.
Yeah, and you mentioned that, AI has sort of democratized ABM across enterprises as well as SMBs. So what are the best possible ways for businesses to drive visibility, whether it is like a small enterprise or even like a large business entity?
Now, large enterprise have the power of numbers. They have a large employee base. And increasingly, buyers trust trusted recommendations. And so there is a way to convert your employee voices into trusted recommendations if you truly drive employee advocacy as a program. For early stage companies, my recommendation is to think of founder brand actively. Your buyers and customers would love to hear from someone who's built that brand, the human behind that brand. So that's one under-leveraged tactic, in my opinion.
On that note, LinkedIn definitely, plays a part over here. What is LinkedIn doing? How do influencers on LinkedIn play a role in this aspect?
At LinkedIn, we like to say that you have to show up with purpose and you show up with consistency.
Sure.
And that is what drives visibility in today's day and age. Influencers are becoming a very hot property in B2B marketing. And this is different from B2C because these influencers are sometimes users, sometimes early adopters of your products. The other is, to your earlier point about using AI. So we have something where you can pick up your web page, your address, a landing page, and you can go ahead and launch a campaign all by itself with creatives, with ongoing optimization, everything done on the fly by the system itself. So imagine if you are a small company or an early stage startup and you don't have deep pockets or a very large team, you can truly punch above your weight by using just the tools, the AI-enabled features that LinkedIn is offering you today.
So if you can share with us, how can, businesses create this personalized storytelling or personalized message to drive a greater impact?
One of the key parameters that drive personalization is data. Large organizations have access to both volume and quality of data.
Sure.
Smaller brands still need to go with authenticity. It's important that they leverage their core asset, which is the first few employees, the founder, to then ensure their true and authentic voices get heard in the market.
Sachin, if you can also elaborate on that.
What is storytelling today about in B2B marketing? It is about what your company stands for. So what is your ethos? The kind of problem that you're trying to solve. What do your founders truly believe in? Who are some of the other people in the industry who are supporting your cause? All of that comes together to build a human story. Small enterprises, they have a definite advantage, right?
Sure.
They're very close to their users. They have a community thing going. They can get involved in a very strong human storytelling. But at the same time, large enterprises, they have the rigor, scale, the budgets, and the structured approach. So I think it's about merging these two, bringing these two together.
Yeah.
And if they can learn from each other. So small enterprises, if they can learn just the strategic consistency of what a brand stands for. And then large enterprises, if they can get more involved with a story that sounds very useful, but also humane and connected to their users, that bridges the gap. And that is what our platform tries to do, is give everyone the opportunity to share, narrate, and have users adapt to that story.
Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us and thanks for sharing these insights
Thank you,
with
Shabani.
us.
Thank you.